and the car hooks and comes right into that minivan. Boom! I'm like, dude, you must be on drugs because you've got all of New York watching you be a rich up. I just want to say to the world, this jackwagon does not represent the car world and car enthusiasts. What's up, people? So today it's time to talk about sports cars, and more importantly, the difference between being a true automotive enthusiast and driver, and basically some wealthy jackwagon that gets attention on social media by driving fancy cars. There's a major difference, and the difference is coming to light, especially in the last week, because of a highly noteworthy automotive celebrity that got in a major wreck in Manhattan in his Gambala Porsche Carrera GT, which we are going to talk about as the center point, and also something that I think warrants bringing up a little bit. There's a new Cannonball record, which is being talked about how it was done during this time of the pandemic when most people are quarantined. So let's start this off. I consider myself a car guy. I build things with my own two hands. I enjoy cars, fast cars, historic cars, shows, actual races at a closed circuit road race, and I enjoy teaching people with Genius Garage. And there's just so much good in the car world and so much fun that can be had. But the problem with that is that fun is at risk from selfish jackwagons who will ruin it for everybody, and it goes too far. And the bigger problem that compounds that is, in our Western culture of today, of like cancel culture and the nature of social media, when everything can, basically you ruin everything for everybody, okay? With a wreck like this, things can be destroyed. Because then some idiot politician or SJW or somebody on a high horse gets out there and wants to destroy everybody's fun because one piece of crap self-centered jackwagon ruined it for everybody. And I'm not okay with that anymore. Stop ruining it for everybody. So let's just get down to brass tacks. So a guy named Ben Chen wrecked a modified Porsche Carrera GT in Manhattan a few days ago. Now that happens. You got a fast car, maybe it's a cold day, maybe there's gravel, maybe there's an undulation, somebody gets in a wreck. Okay, so I didn't pay that much attention to it initially. That can happen to about anybody in any kind of vehicle if there's black ice or something of that nature. However, if you look into this, there is video of the wreck. You can see from and we'll just watch it right now. We'll watch it from this. Boom! Look at that. Let's see. He comes blazing over. It's going to replay in just a second. And here we go. So this guy comes blazing over here, sideways, probably a power-on slide. He's not able to correct it well for whatever reason. And the car hooks and comes right into that minivan. Boom! Okay? Now, if you're banging around New York, when you go through intersections, there'll be undulations. So it's possible he got twitched like that. And then kind of like if you're in turn 1 in Mid-Ohio and you early apex it like an idiot, and then you're going to go off, instead of just going off, you hook it and come into the inside wall. That's what this guy did. But the problem is he didn't do it on a racetrack. He did it in Manhattan. So let's watch this next one. So the guy probably jacked up on adrenaline, and he had a DUI, and people are talking he was under the influence of drugs at this time, then decides, oh God, I got to get out of here. And this idiot goes to drive away. The car's still running. The lights are flashing. The front tire is jacked. I mean, he's just plowing it. I'm like, dude, you must be on drugs because you've got all of New York watching you be a rich up. Yeah, that's what I said. This guy is a rich idiot. Like, this time is over. Like, why are we as car enthusiasts allowing people like this to make bad names for us? Because all that's going to happen is we're going to lose our personal liberties as car enthusiasts because of a piece of crap like this. And I just don't want to take it anymore. So where did I get this opinion from, and why did I say this? Well, part of that's just oh, there he is. Up there. I don't know, officer. I don't know. Yeah, and see, the police treating him with perfect respect. So kudos to that officer. I think me and car guys would probably be treating him with less respect. But let's just look at this guy. He's well known, so there's the car he trashed recently. This, is that a McLaren? Yeah, that looks like a McLaren that he obliterated. Here's a Murcielago that he completely obliterated. There's another video of him with a Mercedes CLK GTR, highly rare supercar race car that really is not made well for the street, scraping the bejesus out of it. There he is, going away in the paddy wagon. Now, he's going away in the paddy wagon, and I guarantee this guy, first of all, already has all the lawyers in the world. He knows all the things to do and not do, even if he's drugged and under the influence. And he can probably get away without much issue, because the truth of the matter is you can buy good enough lawyers, you can get out of a lot of these things. But this guy does this crap all the time. He's also associated with a rally. A rally most well known for just debauchery and over-the-topness, like hookers and blow kind of a rally, which is ruining it for anybody who wants to put on a good automotive driving thing that isn't ridiculous. So I guess where I'm going with this is, I just want to say to the world, this jackwagon does not represent the car world and car enthusiasts. For God's sake, do not associate this person with car guys or exotic car guys or supercar guys or race car guys. He's not any of those things. He's a rich, self-centered jackwagon on drugs, doesn't give a crap about anybody else. And he drives around supercars because he doesn't have enough talent or value to society to get attention doing anything else. Because nowadays, if you got a few $1 million and you want to bang through supercars all day long, and you're an idiot, you can go on social media and get attention. When the fact of the matter is, he's just an idiot. So if there's anybody who's watching that's a judge or a politician or lawmakers or just the general populace that's going to get an idea that this guy's representing car people and car enthusiasts with fast cars, he doesn't. He doesn't, okay? People like me do. We care, okay? We teach. We help young people. We do things. And we drive sporty, but we don't do crap like this because, one, we take care of the things we own and take pride in it, but we also care about our community and other people and would like to have a future. This guy doesn't care. He either doesn't care about his own future or thinks he can get away with it. Well, buddy, if you don't care about your future, I hope they roast you because this guy's an abomination. What an absolute joke. Like, not only that, and I'm not even getting into this, but clearly, if this guy can afford to basically go through supercars like he's blowing his nose in a Kleenex, that's not going to make the general populace really like you when you're not treating the world or cars with respect, and you're not even respecting the things that most of these car guys that don't have the abilities you do financially to afford them aren't going to think you're real great. So this guy's not making many friends. I just want everybody to know in the world, please, world, this guy, what's his name again? It's probably time for Ben Chen to stop driving supercars. Ben Chen does not represent car guys. He does not represent racing. He does not represent supercars. He's just an idiot, okay? There, I said my piece. I think we all agree, but I'm the one that'll say it. Okay, and honestly, dude, just stay away from me and my friends. We don't care. Like, you're not impressive. Okay, what are you doing? Impressing 13-year-old kids that don't know anything? Lame, dude. The other thing, which I can't really comment on because I don't have much information yet, but I do want to point something else out because this is like right on the edge. So people get attention, and it's kind of cool, and it was cool especially back in the 70s and 80s as a protest against 55-mile-an-hour speed limits. But the Cannonball Run record is something kind of neat that goes down in automotive like mythology and lore of how fast you can safely drive from one coast to the other. And it was popular a long time ago, and then recently some people I know have broken it safely. However, it seems that there's becoming a new thing, a new, who's braver kind of match going on to who can beat it. But there comes a point with supercars and racing and doing things that it's no longer worth it to win. And allegedly there's a new Cannonball Run record set like in the last couple of weeks during the pandemic where people are more quarantined. And okay, that's cool if you did safely and all. I mean, that's like right on the edge with what is acceptable. But I'm going to say this to everybody that wants to break speed records and things like that. Just because you don't get caught and people think it's cool doesn't mean it's still not illegal. And as Ed Bolian said, don't break the law when you're breaking the law. Like this idiot, he broke too many laws at the same time and then showed a disregard for everybody. A judge is going to roast him, hopefully. So the trouble is, if you go try to set a record like that, taking advantage, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but you're using the opportune time of less people being on the road to set the record. The problem is the general populace is edgy and kind of mean right now because they're cooped up and businesses are tanking and the world is falling apart. So if somebody goes out there to set a record that frankly doesn't need to be broken, and they get busted by the cops, or they get in a wreck or damage something, the public is going to eat you alive, okay? So here's where I'm going with this. As a car guy and one who enjoys cars, motorcycles, things that are fast, building it, doing it, guys, there's a line, and there's a time and a place for everything. And for everybody out there, we need to start thinking about that. Otherwise, we're going to lose our freedoms and personal liberties. And I don't know, me and all the other car guys, real people, we will roast you for it. So I'm thinking this Ben Chen, is that his name? Whatever, I don't pay attention to him. I'm thinking he's gonna get roasted. So I really think this needs to be an opportune time for the general of the car community to go, hey, maybe we should enjoy what we've got and, you know, kind of relax a little bit on some things. And also, as a note for the general populace out there, this kind of guy does not represent the car enthusiast community. He does not represent the aftermarket community. He does not represent real racing. He does not represent vintage racing, Concours World, car shows, nothing. This guy represents having too much money, no direction in life, and no value for the public or his common man. And that's all I wanted to say today. I'm sorry it's negative. Look, if you don't like my negative video, I've got zillions of ones that are positive, of building cool stuff and helping people out. Watch one of those. But I had to speak on this. I'm not lambasting the guy. I just really do not want this kind of individual and actions of people like this to speak about people like me or my car enthusiast friends. That's all I got. So food for thought. I'd love to hear your opinion. Let's comment below and talk about it. But obviously, if this is getting reported everywhere, let's just type in his name and see what comes up. It is getting reported all over the place. News, The Drive, New York Post, Fox News. Ooh, Fox News. Now everybody's gonna be, oh, you said, ooh, Fox News. What do you mean by that? I'm like, I don't know, because it's more mainstream. All right, we got Car and Driver, Auto Week. I saw Forbes report on it. No, it's not Daily Mail. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. Don't be like Ben Chen. Ben Chen's not a car guy. Comment below. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and naturally that you will subscribe, but please click that bell so I can continue to bring you wholesome and entertaining automotive content. Also, a huge thanks to Avalon King ceramic coating. They're supporting this channel and making this all possible. But more importantly, I'm looking forward to use it on all of my vehicles, including my old dirt bike. Ceramic coating bonds directly to the surface of your paint, trim, and plastics to give a long-lasting shine that beats all waxes. It lasts for years and it's easy to maintain. I've got it on my Viper right now, and my car has never looked this good. So give them a try. Again, thanks for watching, and I look forward to see you next time.